Picture this. One moment you are quite literally on top of the world. You are a YouTuber with millions of subscribers, millions of fans, millions of views, an engaged community, and tons of support. You have one of the most popular and large YouTube channels in the Roblox community. You spend years to work for. But one day you suddenly just stop uploading as much. You miss an upload, then miss another upload, and slowly you become distant with YouTube. And over time, you eventually quit YouTube and become forgotten. Well, in today's video, we'll be discussing Roblox YouTubers that went from being the most famous creators on the platform to becoming quite literally the most forgotten YouTuber and practically losing everything. But anyways, let's get into today's video. The first forgotten Roblox YouTuber we will be talking about in today's video is someone that you probably have heard of known as Oblivious HD, who has over 4.3 million subscribers and has made many big Roblox animations. Movies like The Bacon Hair, The Last Guest, Guest 666, yeah, they all come from Oblivious HD. Now, Oblivious basically started uploading around 12 years ago, but he wasn't super consistent. He would upload Roblox like memes, small animations, even music videos, but in 2018, he made a movie called Guest 666, a Roblox movie. This movie was a big hit for Oblivious HD, and after that, he just started making more and more Roblox movies. For the next 3 years, he put out tons and tons of other movies. The Last Guest, The Bacon Hair, even music videos, some of which got hundreds of millions of views. So you can tell Oblivious HD was a pretty successful YouTuber. But like I mentioned, he basically disappeared and became pretty forgotten. But why would he do this? I mean, he was getting really consistent views, he had a ton of subscribers. It was pretty suspicious for him to just randomly stop uploading. Well, basically it started in early 2021 where he just stopped uploading. Initially, his fans just thought it was a small break. Obviously, with the fact that these are animations that he's making almost entirely by himself, they're gonna take a long time, and he's bound to take a few breaks here and there. But why would he leave, considering he was getting tens of millions of views on his animations and music videos, and the fact that he had a pretty large community? People had loved The Last Kiss. Some people were actually crying watching it. That just shows how good these movies are. So you can get an intake. He had a massive community, and he was getting really good views. But the thing is, these were massive animations, not just small 10, 20 minutes. Some of his animations were up to an hour, and he was animating these almost yearly. So obviously one big thing is burnout. The fact that he had to do all this within a year definitely can cause a lot of stress and eventually cause someone to get burned out. And also the fact that he was doing almost all of the animation by himself, this was also another reason he probably disappeared. But Oblivious HD's fanbase wanted to find out why he had actually disappeared. So more and more of his fans started finding why. It seemed the longer he had disappeared for, the more people wanted to know why. And there were a ton of hints that he left. On his group at one point, it said that he would be back in 2025, but he didn't end up coming back. And you'd probably think Oblivious HD probably hasn't came back, but that's not what happened. In January of 2026, Oblivious HD made a post in his Roblox group saying that Dad hasn't gone out for milk and that he'll be back soon. And in just a week, he would upload. This video wouldn't be like his usual movies. It would be something called an animation vs. Roblox, inspired by Alan Becker's style. And despite Oblivious not uploading for quite literally 5 years, the video still did pretty well and people were really happy. It seems like he had just disappeared and became semi-forgotten because he moved on to other things or wanted a break. From Oblivious HD's case, it seems like he just wanted a break or got tired of making YouTube videos all the time, but eventually he did come back. But in Kaka V420's case, it was a lot different. Kaka V420 was known for making primarily memes and highly edited videos, and also making a lot of Gru-styled memes, who started uploading all the way back on August 6th of 2020, has been gone for quite a while now. If you check his YouTube channel, he has not uploaded in over 8 months. And a few years ago, Kaka V420 was uploading every month or every 2 months. Now, Kaka V420, like I said, had made many different styles of content. He had initially started with Gru memes and Minion memes, but then he transitioned into a new style, roasting cringe Roblox shorts, which had blown up in 2023. Many creators like Kaka V420 had made over-edited videos where they would basically roast creators like Cute Single or Clown Chow. Basically, they would just roast cringe or stupid Roblox shorts that they didn't like. And at the time, this content worked super well. This had gotten many views for Kaka and many subscribers for him. Some of these videos had even hit 7 million views. So you can tell these videos did pretty well. But here's the thing, this type of content really didn't last too long. From 2023 to early 2025, the content style did super well, but around that time is when Kaka and many others just stopped uploading. The main reason the content also stopped doing as well was because most people who had watched and viewed these videos and liked these videos had grown up and gotten older, and they were no longer really interested. And because not many many people were really getting introduced to these videos, Kaka V420 and many other creators' views dropped. And when the views drop, creators aren't making as much money. And Kaka V420's channel could have actually been a source of income. But because it wasn't making him anything and really people had grown out of the videos, it seemed like he just kind of disappeared because of that. After all, those were the only videos that he had made in the past 2-3 years. Another major reason Kaka V420 might have left YouTube and became pretty forgotten was due to the amount of drama surrounding his career before he left. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Kaka V420 uploaded a video called The End of Kofi in September of 2024. This video would go into detail about a YouTuber named Kofi, who is secretly a former Roblox YouTuber who had been exposed under the name Killogish. Killogish had done some very horrible and illegal crimes. I don't want to get too into it, but basically, Killogish had been having very sexual conversations with a 15-year-old while he was over 18. Now, situations like these, specifically Kofi or Killogish's case, are super messy, unorganized, and are overall not really the most positive for someone's mental state to be in, and this definitely did cause Kaka V420 to get burned out. And the fact that his views were already going down at this time, it definitely caused some of the initial reasons why he left, and he ended up leaving. And there's not much information on where he could be, as he's relatively anonymous. Kaka V420 doesn't have any other socials, so we don't really know where he could be. He could be making something big, or he could just be taking a break, or he could have quit entirely, but we'll probably never know. The next forgotten Roblox YouTuber we'll be talking about in today's video is a Roblox YouTuber by the name of Alex, someone who was trending throughout 2022 and 2023. Alex had basically made Please Donate videos, where he would basically do challenges for Robux with other creators like Creekcraft, and relatively, his content was super nice. It had nice editing, and it was beloved by many people. But around the time Alex had hit 1 million subscribers, he had mysteriously just stopped uploading. He had hit 1 million subscribers in 2024 March, but he hadn't uploaded since December of 2023. And to this day, he still didn't upload. But there are a few reasons why, and there's actually some news on where he could be, and he did kind of upload. In some of my previous videos about why Alex might have disappeared, I mentioned that he was still a child while making these videos, and the fact that schoolwork was really big, and the fact that his videos were super over-edited, obviously causing a few feelings like burnout, and him basically leaving the face of YouTube. But that was not the end of Alex's story. Now, a lot of people do know this, but recently Roblox made it so now you cannot really buy game passes through other games, meaning donation games, specifically Please Donate, will not work. And because Alex has 1 million subscribers off of Please Donate content, he decided to make a stream where he would basically just give away a ton of Roblox in Please Donate. Overall, the stream was pretty cool, and it's nice to see Alex trying to come back to YouTube, though it is pretty unlikely now that Please Donate is gone and his core audience is from Please Donate, so it might be unlikely that he does come back in the future. But we may never know. Maybe he'll come back with a new game. Maybe he'll just keep on this hiatus. Who knows? I hope you enjoyed today's video about the rise, sudden disappearance, and overall how these Roblox YouTubers became forgotten. I hope you enjoyed today's video. My name is Mighty. I make weekly Roblox documentaries, so make sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. Anyways, hope you have a good day, and Mighty out.